This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Bron Breakker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
Making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bron Breakker.
Tall task ahead for this superstar. He needs to throw his opponent in the back of this ambulance and shut the door.
But looking at this man, I know he will do whatever it takes to incapacitate his opponent, to keep him in the back of that vehicle and to send his mangled body to the local medical facility.
Just look at Breakker's face. The intensity of this man is palpable.
Bron looks ready to completely annihilate the opposition. Gentlemen, the time has come to acknowledge your tribal chief.
A man who has stood atop WWE for well over 500 days.
And I don't think anyone can stop Roman Reigns.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns!
The last time Roman Reigns found himself in an ambulance match, things didn't exactly go his way.
With one missed attack, Reigns basically loaded himself into the ambulance. Now he has a chance to prove that he does have what it takes to win in this kind of match.
And knowing Roman, he won't make the same mistake twice. He'll have a new strategy here that keeps himself out of harm's way and puts his opponent in it.
Facing an opponent seemingly invulnerable to intimidation in Bron Breakker.
Yeah, this man has got to keep from being intimidated by Breakker.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
Bell rings, and one of these competitors will be sent home in the back of an ambulance tonight.
Well, hopefully it's only home and they won't be heading to the local medical facility.
Yeah, there's no telling what kind of chaos we'll see. No rules and only one way to end this match. Once that ambulance door closes, it's all over.
Corey, how could you proceed in this type of match?
But you can't overthink it. You simply have to beat the life out of your opponent, and when they're hanging on by a thread, stuff them in the ambulance and slam the door.
And he retaliates.
This is just brute power.
German! Just pure dominance. Look out!
Launched into a German suplex.
What a reversal by Reigns. Boom! Read that one. Sent into the corner.
To the stomach.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense.
Shoulder tackle. These attacks are starting to impact him.
Unhinged offense from Breaker's arsenal. Like being manhandled by a bear. Breaker telling the audience to holler if they hear him.
Just using their foot as a weapon.
So ruthless.
A fire has been lit inside of Breaker.
And I bet Bron is looking to inflict more damage too.
Finds a counter for Breaker.
Finally, Roman's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
All the way to the floor. And out at ringside is not the place you want to be grounded.
Spear! This is when you have to make your move. When you have to dig deep and carry your opponent into the ambulance.
Launched into the ambulance.
Doing their best just to shut that first door.
One door is shut. We could be looking at the end here.
Oh, trying to close the second door and win the match.
Inches away from victory.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous. Fires back with a knee across the midsection. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Flipped it and reversed it with the inverted DDT. Where's he going? I can't imagine what he's thinking about. Scaled the ambulance, and now what does he have in mind?
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Scaling the side of the ambulance, but why?
Perched on top of the ambulance now. He's got something big in mind. And a big right hand.
Really flirting with disaster up there on the roof of the ambulance. One false move could lead to catastrophe. Into an STO. He connects with a counter. Oh, Bron Breaker, look at the power. Military press.
The military press into the power slam. Nothing about this match has to feel good, but right on top of an ambulance is a whole other world of pain.
Ooh, you gotta be kidding me. Soon enough, they're gonna go through the ambulance. And Reigns reverses.
Oh, countering with a chop block will alter any attack. Watch this Herculean power. This is terrifying power into the suplex.
Come on, get down from there.
They won't listen to you, Saxton. Nothing but permanent damage is on their mind.
From behind into an inverted DDT.
Look out!
Launched into a German suplex. This is as reckless as it gets. Ascending an ambulance, fighting up in the air. This is crazy.
Reigns plans in motion. Look out!
Power slam puts a quick stop to the offense.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Arms hooked. Into the slam. And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense.
From the top.
Completely missed the mark there.
And Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
After that, it's easy to see why Reigns has been at his zenith.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack. Oh, gets caught up in a bad position. These competitors are pushing themselves beyond their limits.
Yeah, it's definitely not every night we see a match like this.
Good defense there.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Roman turning up the pressure and the heat there. It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind. Lift off!
Oh, and it's reversed. And he saw that coming from Bron. Looking good in this position. Are you kidding me? Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Oh, what a boot.
And he counters.
One counter met by another. Lifts him up.
Spine buster!
Sent straight into the post. Just vicious.
Ledges, hard surfaces, pyrotechnics, that stage area can be very unforgiving.
Yeah, these superstars are out of their minds.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Powerbomb!
Seeing them fighting on the stage like this is not going to end well.
Big counter from Reigns.
Big boot. All eyes focused on this absolute war. It doesn't get more masterful than this.
What a counter!
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Powerful takedown. Fighting up on the entrance stage, so much aggression on display here. These two showing no regard for their well-being. Counters with an attack on Breaker. Superman punch! Pure chaos up on the entrance ramp now.
There's a very real risk.
Roman Reigns so dominant. Now the guillotine choke has taken out so many superstars. Clearly not true.
Tap all you want, but in this case, a surrender does not grant you a reprieve.
Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit.
I don't like this, guys. Fighting on the stage could do some serious long-term damage.
What a match!
It's total madness in here.
Avoided the attack with a nasty chop block.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
this fight to such a dangerous area. There's potential danger everywhere you turn.
Just mounted with punches. And not, oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Bang! He finds a counter. And now he's back into the ring.
Oh, stomping away. Here comes Reigns!
The spear by Reigns.
And this is the best opening to get his opponent into the back of the ambulance.
Launched right out of the ring. He's headed out to the ringside area. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Has their opponent in the ambulance and one step closer to victory.
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to... One more door to end this carnage.
Just close the